Yo team, welcome back to another video. I'm really excited for this one. And in this one, I'm going to show you how you can go from being seen as a commodity in the marketplace to something that the prospect wants, needs, and desires and is desperate to sign on for. So if you're struggling with your cold outreach, you're struggling with replies, if people are just seeing you as another service in the market, then you need to watch this video. You need to watch this video. It's going to be so important. And I'm going to teach you how you can actually frame yourself as something that's different in the market and frame yourself in a way that, as I mentioned, prospects are desperate to sign on for. They're desperate to work with you, and you'll have a queue of people waiting outside the door to your agency. So yeah, if you like these videos, make sure to hit the like, make sure to subscribe, because every week I'm going to be dropping content on cold email, on cold outreach, on sales and marketing, and how you can take your agency from one level to the next. So if you are interested, keep watching along. But yeah, this is going to be a crazy video, and I'm going to dive into my computer right now and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so we've now jumped into my computer, and as promised, I'm going to show you the exact technique that I use to go from being seen as a commodity, being seen as a loser, being seen as just another solution on the marketplace, to being seen as something that the prospect needs, wants, and desires, being seen with a unique mechanism and being held in a different light to every single other person who's offering the same service on the market. Because the reality is, as I've already mentioned, that your service is not unique. It doesn't need to be unique. You don't need to have a unique service. You can offer the same service as everyone else. What you do need to be unique is in the way that you present your service and the offer in your service. So let's jump in, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So let's get a little bit of space. Let's move away from that image right there. So this is you right now. You're just a chump. Yeah, this is what you are, a chump. And you have a service. Yeah, let's say that your service is Facebook ads. Yeah, one of the most saturated service offerings on the market. And I always use this as my example. And this is your client over here. Let's make him big and scary, because this is what he is. He's big and scary. He's got a crown on his head because he's the boss, and he's deciding who gets money and who doesn't get money. Yeah, and you think that the market is simply you as the service offering reaching out to the client, to the prospect, and telling them that you can save all of their wants and all their needs and their desires and help them with their pain by offering them Facebook ads. But the problem is that you don't realize is that you, surprisingly enough, are not the only person in the market. And the reality is, unfortunately, only has one eye now, is that you have a lot of competitors, even though they only have one eye. I'm assuming some of them have two eyes as well. But yeah, this is not the only person in the market offering this service right now. There are hundreds of other people offering this service. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know you could do that. So yeah, there is hundreds of other people offering your service on the market right now. Hundreds, if not thousands. And your prospect is being slammed with hundreds, if not thousands, of emails every single day. And what that leads you to be viewed as is, unfortunately, you get piled in with every other chump on the market, and then you are seen as a commodity. And this is a bad thing. You do not want to be seen as a commodity, because a commodity has absolutely no power over the prospect. You have no frame, and they see you as just one in 1,000 services that they can pick and choose and dump and get rid of whenever you like. And it's going to be really hard to sign clients, and if you do, you'll get lucky, but you won't have good relationships with them because they'll see you as just another commodity. They don't care about you. They just say about the results that you get them. And if you don't manage to get them results very quickly in a short time frame, they'll dump you, they'll get rid of you, and they'll move on to the next guy. And then they'll dump that guy, and then they'll move on to the next guy. And then they'll dump this guy, and they'll move on to the next guy. And the problem here is that the more they go through, the more jaded they get. And the harder it's going to be to sign them as with this service of Facebook ads, because they've done it 10, 15, 20 times with no results, because most people on the market are offering services that just aren't that good, are not able to deliver the service. And they're just running through agencies like this, having bad times, and the more they do it, the more they see it as a commodity, the more they hate those sort of people. And this is the same for all service offerings. It's not just Facebook. You know, for example, you've got the exact same thing with email marketing. You've got the same thing with TikTok ads. Yeah. You've got the same thing with, I don't know, Snapchat ads, whatever it is. There is, your business offering is likely you're not a unique offering on the market. There are other people reaching out to it. So if you're just offering the service to these prospects, then you are going to be seen as a commodity. And again, this is not a good thing. So how would you go from being seen as a commodity to being seen as something that the prospect wants, desires, and needs, and they're desperate to have? Well, you need to create what is called a unique mechanism. So this is the Chad unique mechanism guy over here. He also wears a crown because he is the king of his service and his offer and his unique service delivery. Now, unique mechanism here. So what actually is a unique mechanism? Yeah, and no one should ever write on a whiteboard with a mouse using a pen. It just looks awful, disaster. So what is a unique mechanism? Well, a unique mechanism is a way of framing your offer and your service in a way that separates you from the market. You may still offer Facebook ads as a service. That's great, that's wonderful. But your unique mechanism is your unique way of doing that and presenting that to the client. And often you can frame it in a way which directly solves a pain point that the client is facing. So let's say that this client here is facing very high cost per acquisition or something like that. You can create the 3-step cost per acquisition reduction thing, whatever it is, something along those lines. You could be more inventive. I'm not here to give you your unique mechanism today, but your unique mechanism needs to solve a direct pain point, and it needs to separate you from the crowd. And you also need to have case studies that back up that your unique mechanism is useful and working. Now, what this allows you to be seen as is not a commodity by the prospect. So they'll look at you and they'll think, this guy isn't a commodity. This guy has a unique service offering which directly solves my pain point. Because again, if you're just reaching out with Facebook ads as a service, again, you may get fantastic results for your clients. You may be brilliant. That's wonderful. But it doesn't register in the prospect's brain because they are being reached out to hundreds of times a day with loads of different services. But by having a unique mechanism and presenting that within your cold outreach as the way to solve all of their pains and all of their hurts and everything that's causing them issues and not allowing them to be where they are, then that allows you to be seen in a different light. So I hope this video was useful. Very quickly, just wanted to show you how you can separate yourself from the crowd and how you can be seen as not a commodity, but instead you can be seen as something different in the market that the prospect uniquely wants, desires, and solves their pains and their problems. So look at your service offering today and build yourself a unique mechanism that separates yourself from all the other chumps in the market so that you can be seen as the Chad. You can be the super Chad in the market and everyone will love you. So yeah, if you like this video, then go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe. I'm going to be dropping content about sales, marketing, and primarily cold email and cold outreach every single week. So if you liked it, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and leave me a comment as well. If you've got any questions, if you've got any video ideas or anything that you'd like me to cover, then again, hit the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to follow me on Twitter as well for more content. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Keep going and have a great day. We'll speak soon. Thank you very much.